Shalom, shalom. Just a quick little live, right quick, showing you our campground. I want you guys to focus on this mountain right here. This mountain, if you zoom in, I don't know if you can zoom in, but it is full of flowers. Do you see this? This is our campgrounds. This is what we do. We camp out. We no longer reside in dwelling places made by demons. We are 100% off-gridders. And this is our campground right here where we are at. And this is the life that we live. We do Jacob and them tented out, and this is exactly what we do. This is what we do. We are telling people that soon it is time for us to join together in Israel. California is Israel. We are in the true land of Israel. This is Israel. Israel is not over there where they're telling you guys. It's not over in another continent. It's here. California, surrounding cities on the western United States. This is the land of milk and honey. We are in spring. Passover is tomorrow. Let me repeat this again. It is not Purim. That is a lie. It is Passover. We are already in the new lunar year as of the 17th of this month, February. So we are about to hit the 14th day tomorrow night. But this is our campsite. This is what we do. My name is Miriam, the prophet. My husband is David. He is the priest of this nation. We are a twin flame couple. We have been sent to equip the saints. We have been sent to gather the people to the correct land. And this is our land, the land of milk and honey. California is the true Israel. It is not over there like they tell you guys. I'm just sitting in the car. I'm actually about to go live, but I just want to show you guys this view. I want to show you this is what we do. We tent out all year round. The Father led us out of Tennessee here to the land now. So we have been tenting out since June, and I'm so glad that the weather is breaking because now it's warmer. Spring is here. We are not still in winter. Passover is tomorrow. We are commanded, Hebrews, to keep the Passover. Let me see. Let me just get out a little bit. Do a little walk around a little bit. But to those of you who are interested in going off grid, shalom. Marlena, hoping that you are gathered with us very soon. This is what the Father is trying to get everyone to do. To gather his people as we did in the first Exodus. But this is a little of our campground, as you can see. Um, the rest of it, I mean, this place is huge. This is only where we're at. We're over here. Um, but take a look at this. Look at the ground. I don't know where you guys are at, but this is the true land of Israel. People will laugh because they don't understand that the demons, the government, and all of them, Satan, all hid the true land. They're lying, saying that the Israel's own another country, which is a lie. Even the ancient maps tell you where the true land is at. But this is the land with milk and honey here in California. Los Angeles County is the Jerusalem area, the Holy Land. So we're actually not in Jerusalem right now. We're on the outskirts in the mountains. So, you know, we camp out here year round. And we also do dry camping. Here we have hookups. As you can see, we have electricity, we have water. But this is what we're doing now. We're actually about to get some land. Hey, sis, you trying to get cell phone? No, I have service. Okay. I said the closer to the mountain you get, the harder it gets pretty much. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. Thank you. Yeah, so we are in California. We are in the mountain area, the outskirts. But this is where the Hebrews are supposed to be. And this is where the Gentiles are supposed to be. The Gentiles that are cleaving to the Hebrews, the Gentiles who follow Yahusha, the Gentiles who believe in Yahweh, Yahuwah, however you pronounce his name. You're supposed to cleave to the Hebrews, the Israelites, the indigenous people of the land, and we are to keep the commandments. We are to keep the feast days. We are to keep the Passover, which is tomorrow. It starts sundown. So we are letting you guys know that the true Passover, I actually believe that all of this war stuff and what Satan is doing right now is all a distraction. We have a blood moon that is coming up, and it's not coming up because of Purim. They are lying to you guys because they heard us say that Passover is coming. They know who we are. Did a man tell you all of this stuff? No, he's not a man. He's actually the Heavenly Father. That's who tells us our information. But anyway, so if you're a Hebrew, you're supposed to be getting to the land. Just like the Father did in the first Exodus, he's going to do it again. The government knows this. They all know it. This is why you'll start seeing videos trying to say, talking about Los Angeles, talking about California. So if you start seeing videos talking about California and talking about Los Angeles, that's just them trying to install fear because they know the prophecies. See, they want to be able to enjoy our land, right? While they oppress the true Hebrews of the Bible, right? This is what they want to do. They want to, I got a lot of trolls on here. You're going to have trolls. See, when you're telling the truth, you don't get trolls. Anyway, while they're oppressing the Hebrews, they want to put other people in our land who do not belong in our land. But this is our land, and the Father told us to go and possess the land, and we're doing that, and we're going to do that, and it is prophecy. And I declare and decree that it shall come to pass. It will come to pass. Do you hear me? So get out those jobs. If you follow the Father, Yahweh, Yahuwah, if you claim you love him, if he's calling you out of your job, if he's calling you to go off grid, if he's calling you to come out of the matrix, you better listen. Shalom. You better get out them jobs, get out them houses. Either get you some land, get you a RV, get you a pop-up tent, get you a tent, and do it for real. because you cannot serve the Father wholesomely working a 9 to 5, for your time is being taken by Satan. He is our provider. He provides. We left our company that we worked in Tennessee, Memphis, Tennessee, about back in June, and we came here, and the Father's been providing for us. Because when he brings you into the wilderness season, he teaches you faith. He teaches you patience. He teaches you love. He teaches you everything that you need. I haven't worked in 4 months now. Wow. Since 2022. Wow. Oh, praises to the Most High. Good for you. We are in California. We are in the mountains. We are still in Los Angeles County. Jerusalem actually is in that, like around the Los Angeles area, actually. So more people are waking up to where the land locations are, because we all know how the government lies. Just like they lied about the moon landing, just like they keep lying saying there's space, saying that space is real, where there's no such thing as space, because we're inside of a firmament and no one can get out until Yahusha comes and cracks the firmament. Yeah, all praises to the Father. His countenance shines upon his people. All praises. Thank you, Marlena. So yeah, this is where we're at. Look at these trees. Do it look winter to you here? No. See, a lot of you, whoever is on the East Coast, let me tell you about the East Coast. First of all, I'm from Philadelphia. I'm from the East Coast. I grew up in Philadelphia. That's not our land. When you look at the ancient maps, that area is considered Babylon. That's why it's so cold over there. All that area over there, we're supposed to be in the Western Hemisphere. Because this is Israel. Melanated people are supposed to be in warmer climates. Today, I think it's going to be like 80-something degrees today. Yeah, Arizona is also considered a part of Israel. That's also Israel. I think like the beginning part of it is still, I think, a part of Egypt, if I'm not mistaken. See, Boston, that's cold. Oklahoma, that's Egypt. That's Egypt. Oklahoma, Memphis, Tennessee area, New Mexico, all Egypt. So I could be wrong about New Mexico though, but I think it is. I gotta ask my husband about that, New Mexico. But this is where we're supposed to be. Look at these mountains. I don't know if you can see it, but there's small yellow flowers growing all over the mountains. Spring is already here. So they're going to continue to push chemtrails in certain areas. They're going to continue to push blocks talking about the winter's not over yet. Why? Because the world was given to the hands of the wicked. So the wicked controls the weather. The wicked controls the weather, but they have to get authority from the Father. Look at the sun. Say hi, Yahweh. The Father looks through the sun. The sun is a portal. If anybody didn't know that. They found the 10 Commandments written in Hebrew in Los Lanas, New Mexico. Oh, wow. You know what? And I think in New Mexico also, they also found the writing of his name, Yahweh, Y-H-W-H, Yahweh. Some people say Yahuwah, so I don't really fight over the name. It's just how you pronounce it. I say Yahweh. That's how I say it. Yahweh. The Hebrew name of the Creator. I am that I am. Yes. Yeah, they found the name writing over there too in New Mexico. And I think Solomon, if I'm not mistaken, Solomon had visited over there. So it's people are waking up to the truth, waking up to the lies, waking up to the matrix, turning back to the Father. People are coming off of eating flesh. Eating flesh is not permitted by the Father. It is actually, you're breaking a law. Man has added so many lies to the scriptures that is ridiculous. So right now, it is time for the congregation to clean up their vessels, to clean up your flesh, to get your temple clean, to start serving the Father wholesomely, start being obedient. If he tell you to leave a certain area, leave. If you keep hearing it, a prophet is not respected in his own hometown. You cannot be in a wilderness season if you're still at your hometown. Did you want to creator? Oh, huh? What's this? Oh,
Barley how it's supposed to look.
is it turning?
I think that's some old barley.
No, it's turning. Here's some barley. Yeah, because it's getting dried out.
It's still green.
Yeah, it's turning.
Even as I give you the
So the word says when the barley turns green, tender green, which we got some that was tender green. I had posted a video. That means that your new year is the very next new moon. So the new moon was on the 17th of this month. Well, February, actually. So tomorrow, sundown, is actually the Passover. And if you are a Hebrew, you're supposed to keep the Passover. See, they don't want us all to be on the correct date. They don't want us all to be on the right Sabbath. Because when we start to do it all together as one, this is when Yahushua Yahawashah will come get us. The Father needs unity. You want to say something, babe?
Yeah, these holy days, the enemy been keeping us off of them because they know that's the days where the Father, where we can sup with the Father, where we can commune with the Father.
Yep.
A nation can be saved if the nation can get in front of the Father. And that's how we always get saved. We cry out to the Father, but we always cry out when the open window is open. That means in the process of time. It means in the first, in the seventh day, in the beginning of the month, and on holy days is when we cry out and the Father will redeem us because he's turned to us. Just like you would turn to your children when you partake in Christmas.
Right.
You didn't go to work on that day, did you? So when they said he rests from his work, but he does have work still left and available to tend to his children.
Right.
Not go to sleep, but rather you come forth with what you have in your hand or your supplication that you need to be delivered.
Yeah, Marlena said, for he shall separate the wheat from the tares.
Right, exactly. So, like my wife showed that we're not even supposed to be eating wheat.
Yep.
Maybe the tares is actually the barley. Maybe he wants you off of the wheat, but we've been looking at it wrong. He said even the green herb, wheat is brown. Barley is green.
Yeah, you guys. So this is what we do. We have been tenting out since June. And we had our ups and downs, but this is the life that the Father has called us to. He has called us to turn back to the ancient path. Turn back to the ancient path, to the ancient ways. We were tenting out when we were in Egypt, when we came out of Egypt. We weren't in houses. We were one with nature. We did everything outside. See, when you go into these houses that were built by the hands of demons, a lot of these houses are built and cursed and given up to Baal and all type of deity gods. You don't even know that these houses, these demons have access to your living quarters. They have access to your living quarters. And let me give you an example. When I was in Tennessee, when we had a 3-bedroom house, when we had to go out to Tennessee for a year, the Father blessed us with a 3-bedroom house. We were paying rent. He gave us all the furniture for free. We didn't have to pay for no furniture, none of that, right? And we had the house had an attic area. For some reason, I did not know why. It didn't matter how much I prayed. It didn't matter how much I anointed the place. It didn't matter what did I do. I can pray, cast a demon out, and the demons come right back. In the attic, demons kept coming in that house. Demons kept getting access to that house. We could not understand what is it. We're putting oil, we're praying, we're casting. The angels will come out to take the demons out, but guess what? More demons will come back.
I did find out what it was though.
What was it?
Over time, I kept finding more and more Christmas decorations that
Wow.
were left over, embedded in the ceiling, wood cracks, even secular music. I found Christmas gift wrappings, Christmas cards,
Wow.
and other novelties for Christmas.
Wow.
Yeah, so all those things are welcoming what Krampus, Satan.
Wow. Living in my motorhome, considered homeless with my service animals. I am always on my next adventure. Guess what? You're not homeless because you in your motorhome. Because guess what? We got tents. We got a pop-up tents. We used to have a fifth wheel and a trailer, but we sold those. You're not homeless. See, they'll try to tell you homeless because you technically don't have a building area. So they caught it. Look at this nice.
Some of these things cost.
Is that a bus, babe?
$100,000.
Is that a bus? Or that's an RV? Look at this nice RV. Let me tell you something. All these RVs down here that cost, some of them cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. They would consider them homeless too.
Yeah.
So it don't matter how much your rig costs, because you're not a part of the matrix, they will call you homeless. Because you choose to go back to living in the ancient days, how we lived back then, they consider you homeless because they want you stuck in their matrix. They want you working a job every day, never making enough money to provide what you need. They want you stuck in a cycle, grounded to demons. See, when you live this life, you become free. Your time becomes free because your time and your energy, you can't put no price on that. So they want your time and they want your energy, and they gonna pay you $20 an hour for it.
And also, we noticed, especially by going out yesterday and looking for restaurants to get some quick bite to eat.
Yeah.
Even in cellular phone stores, even in corporation jobs, a lot of people keep telling people to wear black clothes. Oh, look at Taco Bell, look at McDonald's, look at all these different top shelf, high-end name restaurants and stores and businesses. They have people wearing black clothes, black jeans, black shirt, black shoes. See, what I picked up in the spirit a day before, that the form of wearing black clothing it only acts as if you have a shadow for demons to jump on your back and interact with you, but it's Baal worship. That's why most Balenciaga. I thought it was like Baal is in Ciaga. Baal is in Los Angeles. La Ciaga. Okay, so when you wearing black all the time, just like when Jay-Z was pushing all black this, all black everything, all black. So that's a form of Baal worship, just like sacrificing your kids for fame, or sacrificing kids for gain, or drinking blood, eating flesh and blood, going to taco stands, all that, going to these grocery stores that got altars, fat pigs, fat Buddhas. Stop going to these places with Buddha statues, all these symbolic things that's not even of your house.
Right, come on. Let's see. James said, the Most High gave me an RV. Hallelujah.
Yeah, and that he told me back in 2017, I kept having visions of, I kept going to sleep and kept waking up seeing a long RV. Then the Spirit told me one day to go on a website and search for an RV. As soon as I went on there, it was an all white with border of blue, same color as Israel flag. And I got it for free. That's how I know that
you could get RVs for free too.
RVs, trailers, that's like the new tents. So we're supposed to be temporary, ready to be used, not grounded and operating in a system every day, all the time for years for somebody else.
Right.
The Father's finna bring judgment and finna reset his kingdom on earth. So we gonna get what we supposed to have after that.
Right. Arkai said, I always dislike uniforms. Khan, all praise to the Most High. Yeah, you can have that. Hallelujah, all praises. I thought this was a little What? A Duval for a minute. What you mean exactly? It's coming. Yeah, so
We can show them
this
how
is just a quick live, because
how we going.
we finna actually go live and do a lesson. So I just want to show you guys what we do. To those of you who already follow us,
Be
we
available.
we we 10 out. We're available for the Father. We go where the Father tells us to go.
Get rid
We
of debts,
travel. We
debt
first
free.
traveled, let me see, 5 years, almost 5.5 years ago. We traveled from Philadelphia. No, it's not Purim. It's not Purim. They're lying. It's not Purim. It's Passover that's coming up tomorrow. See, this is what the enemy do. When he see high vibrational beings like ourselves, who we have been given a mighty task by the Father, and that is to turn his people back to him. That is to get his people off of eating flesh. That is to show his people his true calendar. That is also to show his people his true feast days. Okay? When you have been chosen to do this mission, me and my husband, the enemy knows who we are in the spiritual realm. All they do is contend. And when they started seeing our videos, probably a week or so, 2 weeks now, they came up with a lie from the pits of hell. Now they got they false Baal teachers pushing that Purim is tomorrow. It's not Purim. Tomorrow is Passover. Because as you can see, we are already in a new year. We are in spring. We are in Abib. We came into Abib. If you want to reference it with the Gregorian calendar, that was the 17th of February. And the 14th day is coming up tomorrow, which is our full moon tomorrow evening. So do not let them lie to you and give you another holiday just because they don't want everybody celebrating Passover at the same time. They don't want everybody keeping the same Sabbath. They want us divided. They do not want unity, because the moment we all start to unite on one accord, that's a problem for them, because then their kingdom begins to end. Their reign begins to end. And the Father's going to take this earth from them and give it back to his children. So the quicker that we line up on the same dates, the quicker the Father can see, look down, say, my children are all on Amos 3:3 on one accord. This is when he will send Yahusha here to ransom us. And that's when judgment will come on the face of the earth. See, that war stuff that they talking about in the fake Israel, I believe is all a distraction. How many times have they talked about, we're about to go to war, we're about to go to war? You know, if they are about to go to war, hallelujah. Because guess what? I know that Yahusha is going to come here and take the bride away from here before that even happens. Hallelujah. But a big part of me believe that is all a distraction, because they did this many times before. But we're to always be ready, always be watching, always looking for him to come. He looks like little Duval, little. Oh, okay. Exactly. Yeah. All you did was spend time in nature. See, this is what demons do. They come and they, just got mute and block. Hey, Ash. I promise you, I will sit at the top of those mounds every day. You know what? I be saying that. I'm like, man, I wish I could go to the top of one of these mountains and be by myself. No husband, no kids, nobody but me and the Most High. Just me and the Most High. Sit in a cave somewhere. But yeah, Ash, I was just telling people, I said, this is what we do. We camp out all year around. Well, we've been doing it since June. Finally, the weather is breaking. So it's getting warmer now, which I'm so happy. I mean, it's really tough camping in the winter. I'm not even going to hold y'all. It's tough, but we got through it. Because guess what? Our ancestors got through it. To be honest, I don't even believe it got cold like that in these lands. I don't know if they were doing chemtrails back then. What is Passover? Passover, you need to get into the book of Exodus. It's when the father passed over his children. And we are to keep it each and every year. And right after Passover is the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Just Google Passover scriptures and just read up on the Passover to get a little bit more understanding. But it is a feast day that we're to keep. It's a holy day that we're to honor because he told us to honor Passover for generations and generations. And right after that is the Feast of Unleavened Bread, meaning we are not to have any leaven in our homes, in our tents, anywhere near us. We can eat unleavened bread for 7 days. What are you doing on Passover? What we're doing on Passover, the same thing we do every Passover, having a feast. No flesh, of course, no lambs will be harmed. Because Yahusha did not eat lamb, nor did he feed them fish. They lied. Somebody said you look like Lil Duval, whoever that is. I don't know who that was. Oh, for real? Okay.
Check this out. So this is what the Ruach just said. Because I've been in Jeremiah and Zechariah for probably half a year or more now. And the importance of us being on the same holy days, the same Shabbat,
Shalom.
to be on the Father's time according to the moon cycle and the sun. He said in Zechariah or Jeremiah, I have to find exactly where it's at, but he said, I turn my back to this nation because they turn their back to me. I deal not with them because they keep it not my Shabbat, or their feet does not stay in one place.
Wow.
So the Father says in his word that he is above Israel and he tends unto Jerusalem.
Right.
So check this out. You do know, according to the scriptures, even in Pentecost, when Yahushua came with the Holy Spirit down to the disciples and the Spirit rested upon them like cloven tongues of fire, all the Jews and Hebrews came from wherever they was at, back to the land to keep the holy day.
Right.
We don't keep holy days outside from underneath the Father. When your father had a party in this house, you came in the house. So he's not dealing with this whole nation, but this house, just like what Noah. See, they put a lie in the word. I don't believe the angels is going everywhere to pick up the first round. I believe he coming down and picking up who assembles with that house that's called by his name. That's why it says that the Son of Man will come down into the temple and he will be Lord in the earth and David will be prince. High priest and Yahushua come down as a king, a Lord, because he been a priest before. Okay? So why would he come somewhere else? Just like Noah, when the boat was secure from the water, no one got redeemed outside that water. You have to get to where the redemption cometh from. I believe the angels is coming, because like, you got to think about this. How angels going to just be going everywhere? We supposed to be numbered and assembled together. We always number together when we coming out. So why would he change and do something different and say, I'm going to get you from all corners of the earth? No, he going to cause you to come from all corners of the earth. I've seen it. I prophesy, I declare this, that I seen a dream about maybe two and a half years ago. I saw people coming, it said LA to LA, and I saw some of my family members in LA, Louisiana, where a lot of Levites at, coming to LA, Jerusalem, California.
Yep.
And then if you go on my Facebook, David King, you'll see that I have a post I sent out a couple times weeks ago. There's this thing been brewing in me like Harriet Tubman, Underground Railroad. Where we at, we have been roundabout the trail road, showing you how to come and to get off grid, showing you how to come and dedicate yourself to the Father and get out of debt. You can't serve Yahweh and Mammon that's appeasing your debt. You have to get to the house that's called by his name The shepherd, whoever is the leader, is their covenant. So if it's not David's covenant, then he's not your shepherd. Shalom.
Shalom. So you heard it from the shepherd's mouth. We are soon to gather in the land that was given to our forefathers, and to assemble and take the correct Sabbath all together, worship all together. I'm believing that the Father is going to give us some land, and we will be gathering soon. So we will be tenting out RVs, tents. This is what's going to happen. We're going to come together just like we did in the first Exodus. This time, we're not going to fail the Father. We're going to do it right this time. We're not going to upset the Father like we did with Moses back then. We're going to do it right because we want Hamashiach to come and to take us away from this place. Because as you can see, wars are coming very soon. And to build New Jerusalem. No, so New Jerusalem, so what's going to happen is before destruction hit this place, the Father has to cleanse the land with fire and water, as he do it all the time. That's the way he cleanses, with fire and water. So what's going to happen is once we gather together and we are all on one accord and we're all doing the right thing, in the divine timing, Yahushua will come and take the ones who are doing everything correctly with no sin, going to take us up. We're going to New Jerusalem. New Jerusalem right now is in the heavens. New Jerusalem will come down after the 1,000 years, I'm believing. Yeah, because we're actually supposed to reign on the earth with Yahushua for 1,000 years. Satan will be let out for a little season to test some people. Then that's when Satan, after that, he'll be put away forever. And then that's when New Jerusalem comes down, according to the scriptures. It could be some of that hidden, some of that, So, but the ones that will escape this place is going up to New Jerusalem, to our mansions that the Father has for us, for all of the gifts that the Father has for us from doing his work. See, when we're working for the Father, when we are doing his will, when we're bringing souls to him, we're basically storing up our riches in the Father's kingdom. This is what we're doing. So you don't work a job for man, because right now you're working for yourself. You're not working for the Father. I understand you got bills and everything. This is why you got to come off grid. You got to return back to the ancient way. We weren't working jobs and affording rent and car bills and all these electricity and all that. We weren't doing all of that. Okay, this is why Jeremiah 6:16 says, return back to the ancient path, to the ancient way. Okay, this is what we're supposed to do. So you get you one of these RVs. You got income taxes coming up. This is what y'all need to be doing. I'm telling you, you got income taxes coming up. You need to be taking your money, getting your kids, and going off grid. Either you get you a small driving RV, or you get you something where you already got a pickup truck to pull something like a trailer down there, or a bus. Get out of the matrix. Happy New Year. You cannot, I hear you, confirmation. I'm telling you, this is your confirmation. You cannot work jobs and do the will of the Father. You can't do it. I tried to do it. The Father wouldn't allow me to do it. Me and my husband in Tennessee, when we were over there for a year, we were the #1 cleaning services over there. We were making a lot of money. I'm telling you, a lot of money. And he called us from that. And within a 2-week period, he gave, when my husband went on a fast and came back and said, the Father wants us to leave. And we got to pack up everything, sell it, or give it away. In 2 weeks, I'm going to be honest, y'all, I cried. I cried because I knew that my comfortability was going to be gone. I cried. I said, what? He wanted us to do what? And I promise you, I did not understand it I didn't even understand it even when I got to California 2 months in. I still didn't understand it. I'm still like, Father, what is going on? What is this? Because we was actually staying in our car because we had to figure it out what to do, right? You know, when a father tell you to do something, you do it and you wait for the next instructions. So I'm telling you, I gave up a lot. I gave up. I was sleeping on 3 pillow top mattresses. You hearing me? Comfortable, expensive cotton sheets. You hear me? I gave it up to do the will of the Father. I gave up my comfortability. And sometimes you got to give up being comfortable and make a sacrifice to do the will of the Father, to bring him souls, or even to just work on yourself. Work on yourself. You hear me? Work on yourself. Prepare your vessel. Prepare yourself even before you can go out and teach. Let's see. Let me read some comments. Let's see. I minister. Yes, because I'm so over this rent, insurance, electricity, car note. I'm telling you, get you an RV, get you some solar. Y'all getting all this money. I minister daily on my job, easy telling people they can't work and follow the Lord. Well, this is the thing. The Father says you can't work and serve him wholesomely, because what if he tell you to do something that day or go minister to that person and you tell the Father, oh, I gotta work, Father, I can't do it. See, it don't work that way. You gotta be completely sold out. And let me give you an example. Yahushua, he was sold out. He was doing carpenter work at first. He put that down, got the disciples and said, come on, follow me. Let me show you how to be fishers of men. Stop fishing and let me show you how to be fishers of men. So I'm not just saying this. I'm saying this because Yahushua did the same thing that we're doing. We're just following in our master's footsteps. And that's what we're all supposed to do. Follow in our master's footsteps, right? He's placed some people at their job. Yeah, that's true. But right now, he's calling them out. He's calling them out. But you'll know if he's calling you out. Because if you hear him tell you to get rid of that job, and you on his live, and if he know you, he know I'm talking to you, right? So if it's meant for you and he wants you to do it, he gonna tell you because he know you heard what I said. So some people might be placed in certain positions, but to be honest, the Father is over the jobs right now. He's over that. You know why? Because we're so close to the time when Hamashiach is coming, and you have to be prepared. See, when you go off grid and all this, not only are you doing the work for him, but he's preparing your spirit, man. You got to learn faith. You got to know patience. You got to have all the 7 fruits of the Spirit. So he got to be able to teach you and show you. You got to be able to go through some things to learn some things. You can't do that working a job 8 hours out of the day. You can't do that. The Father, he don't got no room to work. You got to go into a wilderness season. And this is our wilderness season. Okay? This is our wilderness season as a family. What if you have pets that you love? What you mean? Take your pets with you. Why would you leave your pets? It's plenty of people here with pet animals. I left my job because they kept trying to make me work on the Sabbath. See that? And you will be rewarded because you gave up something to pick up something righteous. All praises to the Most High. I've been hearing leave, pack, lightly, no more waiting. See, this is your confirmation. I'm going to tell you, I don't even normally go live like this. I don't even normally do this, but for some reason, I just did it. Okay? This is my first time even ever showing our campsite and what we do. Because typically we just do lessons. So this is your confirmation. My, I feel like I want to cry in the spirit. Don't cry, rejoice. Because now you can be obedient. You can be obedient to the Father. Yes, and I got them to quit their jobs as well. Wow. All
Who did
praises.
that?
Someone right here saying they got them to quit their job. Hold up. That's Marlena. Oh, okay,
Marlena,
Marlena.
what?
Wow.
Marlena, I told my wife, I said to check if, because I get the scoop on these RVs, trailers, campers. A lot of times I get stuff for free too. Yeah. So, no matter what state people are in, we can get you help to get you an RV, trailer, camper. Some of y'all might have trucks, SUVs. You might just have to put a ball hitch on the back. Some of you might have a truck and then fifth wheels be available. Right now it's income tax time. People get money to easily do
Right.
what they call to do. There's no excuse for people unless you haven't already been preparing yourself to walk by faith,
Yep. That's
not
what
by
it is.
sight.
It's a faith
See,
walk.
like we camping out, but this like my probably 10th different setting.
Yeah.
Like I done been through
Trailers,
3 or
fifth
4
wheels.
RVs,
Yeah.
about 2 or 3 trailers.
Yep.
We even had campers, like 2 campers, 1 fifth wheel, 2 pop-ups. Like I've been doing this since 2016 or 17. When I had the dream, I went and walked in it. This is what we do. Out of the house of David, rivers shall gush forth for purification of the nations. And those rivers are not just immersion waters for me to get you in that water and fill you up and set you on fire, but it's revelation, hidden secrets, knowledge that we get straight from the Father. Why would the Father have a shepherd have a covenant with someone and keep them in the dark? Don't he delight to do good by his children?
Thank you for the gifts.
So
Right.
this is what I wanted to let y'all understand. Come out of debt, and on these holy days, start
Thank
coming
you.
with something in your
Thank you,
hand
guys.
to give back to the Father what's owed. Like
Right.
some of us get $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $4,000, whatever. You can't go and get at least one linen outfit or just some linen to even make your own clothes. Because if we believe
Thank you
in
for
that,
the
we can get
gifts.
out of here. So
Right.
won't you prepare yourself with the things that even Yahweh Shah said he expected you to have? Come get this immersion. Come to the land. Get under the Father's umbrella. Get to the covenant house where the truth is at. So I was telling my wife yesterday, like even if you want to get immersion, by the old ways, you have to assemble with the congregation. You have to assemble in the land. So I can't give power out, fill people up, set them on fire, and then you go back to your job where they gonna taint that fire and quench it. No, when you get hit with the Ruach on full, and then when you get set on fire, it's to go and glorify and testify.
Yeah.
So what we doing is here, I've been told, see, a lot of people don't understand. We carrying the ways because we got taught the ways. Since 2009, I've been taught by Yahweh Shah all the way up until he told me to come to Los Angeles in 2015. I was doing little secret missions and stuff for him, putting on white since I've been 30 years old. He showed me how to heal people. He would send me to lay the issue of blood. People were blind. People dying in hospital beds. Send me to random places that I didn't even know these people, and then get the witness of them being healed.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Prophesying, fasting, seeing power, releasing power, levitating, all kinds of stuff. Like we just not getting scriptures. We divine beings over here wrestling with man, trying to wrestle with Yahweh.
Mm. Wow. I already did that job. Gone. Hallelujah. Wish I had money to buy a motorhome.
Oh,
Well,
no, you do, because tell us your state and your city that you're closest to, and we'll probably find you something free or for the low.
yeah. Could you continue telling us the holidays, please? So, yeah, so Passover is tomorrow. It starts sundown. We are to keep Passover. Um, you can go Google some scriptures. I don't really have the scriptures with me offhand right now. And maybe Exodus 15 or 16. I'm not sure. I don't want to say that's what it is. I know it's in Exodus. So go Google Passover scriptures and you just read up on the Passover and how to keep it. It starts sundown. So what we do is we just prepare a feast, okay? And by sundown, we have a prayer. We keep the day holy. We kind of treat it like a Sabbath, right? We treat it like a Sabbath where we don't buy, we don't sell, we worship. I mean, of course, we worship every day, but
Not
we
eating no
worship.
lamb either.
We don't eat flesh because flesh eating is not permitted by the Father. And this is a lot of our videos on the page is about flesh eating. We brung the truth out. We've went into other manuscripts on other accounts where Yahusha, up here come the train, other manuscripts where Yahusha told us don't harm animals. So yeah, this is what it is. So it starts tomorrow. Let me see, cause you been hearing hard pastures. We're in the mountains of Israel, which is California. So you guys are in, yes, California. He keeps telling me to go to a certain place. I don't want to leave my 84-year-old father here.
So take your father so to see salvation.
Yeah. Are you not able to take your father with you? That's the only option. If he keep telling you to do something, it's for a reason. It's for a reason. The Father never tell us to do something without no reason.
She must be in Babylon.
You could be in a destruction state too. You could be in a state that's going to get destroyed.
Ask him where they at.
So fear not. What city are you in? What's your name? I can't see it. The sun is so bright. Pazamon 70. No, Christ got the disciples to quit. Oh, yeah, exactly. He did. Marlena, that's not true. You were live last week. What you mean? Yeah, I was live last week. I've been asking Yahweh to open doors for me to go where he wants me to. What's your name? Just me.
This is why people are supposed to know who their teachers and who their leaders are, because we got the answers for y'all problems. And if you don't get the answers from us, if you know, the Spirit told me this morning when I was walking.
He said, are you helping homeless people with them? Anybody.
Check this out.
Anybody.
I actually went downtown Skid Row for a whole week and stayed in a homeless shelter and witnessed, administered, and gave truth and sprung light into dark places. Yeah, went down to Skid Row. That was my second time ministering since 2017 there. But what the Spirit showed me is this. We have to be ready to come forth because judgment time is coming.
Mm-hmm.
We see troops in all these different states and cities. Martial law about to take effect, and then soon we won't even be able to commute. Because don't you think that the enemy sees us what we talking about, and then will try to move fast and act upon hindering us to get to where the Father's at? So we have to not tarry, but move in haste, but move it with the Spirit.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you talking about I was sitting on a rock. Yeah, I wasn't here where we camp out at. I was actually somewhere else that had like water, like a river, on that live. We were in Little Rock at that moment. Not here. Blessings to your family. All praises. All of you who are interested in trying to locate an RV for free or little to nothing, just send me a friend request and send me a message. I want to move and be self-sufficient.
And let us
And
know
you
what
can
kind of
move and
vehicle
be
you got.
self-sufficient.
And let us know what kind of vehicle you got, because you might can pull a trailer or something with the vehicle you got. And city and state, you have to let us know that city and state where you located near.
I'm getting immersed next month. All praises. The truth is one, West. Yeah, right. Get off my page. Stop trolling. You trying to rage bait now. Okay, you send me a message. Where's that? I am waiting and having faith, but my spirit is not at ease. So why is your spirit not at ease? If your spirit is not at ease, then
It's a change. It's
yeah,
not something they're used to doing.
I'm gonna tell you this. My spirit wasn't at ease either when the father told us that we had to sell everything and leave our comfortable 3 bedroom house within a 2 week period. You know, I kept feeling fear kept trying to come
Come
over
on.
me.
That's it.
I kept feeling my spirit wasn't at ease because people don't like change. People don't like to, they don't like the unknown. But you got to understand when you're living by faith,
I do.
you don't know what faith is, something that you cannot see.
But what about if you can see it? That's even greater faith.
Yeah.
So that's my wife spoke exactly what I was about to say. I was about to say fear.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what I was told what fear is, and this is what keeps me going.
Yeah, but I have
Fear,
no funds.
that's not it either. I mean, that can we can still situate that because a prophet will say, "What do you have in your hand? What do you have that's of value that can change your outcome?" You might have a car that you to sell, and you might need a car, but you might can sell that car and get money for it, and then get another car and use part of that money for what you really need to where you need to get to.
Mhm.
Or you might could get a loan from someone. We really don't try to do that type of stuff.
Just me. You definitely,
Jewelry.
just me. You definitely want to get out of New York.
Oh yeah,
You got to get out of
Brick
there.
City.
That place is.
Oh no.
You got to get out of New York.
Oh yeah, Babylon, real.
Got to get out of New York. Did you say that the father was telling you to leave? Was that you?
Let me tell you what fear is.
That train is confirmation. Come on.
You know what
Wow.
fear? This is what I was about to say. Fear is false evidence appearing real.
Mm.
So if we are the people that the Father sent to tell you all where to get, now the enemy job is to contend with that word
Mm-hmm.
and to get you in a panic mode, to get you unstable. But the just shall not be moved unless the Spirit is telling them to. And we represent the Father and the Mother. So fear is false evidence appearing real. I know California is an expensive place,
Mm.
but I want to give you a testimony earlier. That's why I came out. When I was told by Yahweh Shah in 2015 to come to LA, equip the saints and son the men. That's my job, to equip saints and sonship. Teach you how to walk like a divine being. Put you into that divinity. Give you eternal life. Immortality, basically. You can't get that through anybody laying their hands on you. So when I came here, I started getting more money than I ever knew I could get. I was basically like subcontract for a hotel company, and I stayed on some of their properties. And the manager that would pay me, he would seek me out and pay me ahead of time, give me extra hours, give me extra time, give me extra money, give me tips, all that. And his name was David too. Then it's like I had so many. I had like 2-3 vehicles. I had 3 motorcycles. It was like I always had money and I always had favor. See, your increase is where your mission and your journey is at. I was told to get you somewhere, and I went to that place, and doors bust open. Listen for the Spirit, to the next opportunity open to you.
Right.
And the next thing you know, then started making garments for people and started putting people on wearing white
Somebody
linen.
said I like his nice loose outfit. It's so fresh looking.
Yeah, we make our own garments, and we make garments for Israel. We've been doing this.
So what do you have on?
Oh, what do I have on? I have a powder blue linen head covering. So this is like my tent or my tabernacle. So basically, you cover that up. If you was walking around praying on a prayer watch, praying to the Father, so you don't look like you crazy and just talking to yourself, cover your face. It's like a tent,
Right.
a house, okay? Linen. And highest vibrating to block out the enemy, giving me thoughts into my ear gates and into my crown, into my dome, downloading negative things and keep positive things on high vibration. So Yahweh is so high, he could give you higher thoughts instead of the enemy.
Thank you
giving
for the
lower thoughts.
gifts.
So then I have, he probably talking about this too. This is a lion, and this is Yahweh's name. And we even make these type of jewelries too. So
Hold
this
on.
is a gold lion for the tribe of Judah with a green stone in his mouth because Judah stone is a green emerald. It's a green emerald in the lion's mouth. So dope. I made copper jewelry with 24K overlay. I made it myself. And now, the father also told me this about like 2 months ago. I have his name on my back. It's my name and his name. So he said the house that's called by my name, that's the house of David. The 717 is David. The rest of it is all of the fathers. So he told me to make his name known in the earth. So I believe that's probably why Yahweh had the Father's name on his clothes, because that's what we're supposed to do. We're not supposed to walk around with Nike checks on our clothes. I have an all white linen with all white linen pants, just like Yahweh Shah would have.
Just me. Send me an inbox. I can send up a supplication for you. And intercede that the Father helps you to remove out of the place that you are trying to go. I definitely agree with Lennon. Okay. All right, you guys. So I got to end this because I got to prepare for our next live, which will be a lesson coming up. We elaborate more on the Passover and other things that we want to talk about, basically Kingdom Talks. I just want to do this quick live to show you that this is what we do. We camp out. We are not in a brick or mortar home. We are doing off-grid camping. Sometimes we do dry camping when we're not here. Showing people this is what the Father is trying to get us to turn back to. And first he's going to start with his house that's called by his name first. And then everybody else will follow behind. There's a lot of people going off grid. You see all these people? This is only one section. This place got over 600 slots. Swimming pool, tennis courts, 2 laundromats, 2 rec centers. Man, I can't tell you. All of those over there, those are cabins. So if you want to rent out a cabin, you can do that too with your membership, right? We get all of this for $53 a month. That's it. $53 a month. Do you hear me? I'm telling you, man. So this is temporarily. We're actually about to get our own land because I actually want to be on our own land. And I want to do exactly what someone said. I want to start planting food and all that stuff. So the Father will be blessing us with some land soon. I really believe that is coming. My son has dreams of it. So follow me, give me a follow. So when the next live today happens, you guys can join. And to those who need prayer, contact me. To those of you who are looking for RVs, my husband can help you. What's wrong with Nike shoes? Nike's is a Greek goddess. So you basically wearing a false god on your feet. That's what's wrong with Nikes. Let me see. You're welcome, just me. We're in Israel, which is California, the true Israel, which is located in California. Imagine how these would affect people with health issues that need medicine and so on. I'm telling you. Well, I'll see you guys later. All praise to the Most High. Shalom.